Hi, I'm David Koch. Welcome to the SHAG Community Life Foundation's I Am Ageless Awards. We're so excited to be coming to you live from downtown Seattle. It's a massive social event, and all the local business and community leaders, plus a few celebrity guests, will be joining us here tonight. So, let's go now to the red carpet reporter, my sister, Lisa Koch.
Hello, David! In addition to all the glamour, glitz, and gossip, we'll also be presenting the Ageless Award and Community Builder Awards this evening. I'm especially excited because... Oh, nobody's buying it, are they?
Nope, not a one.
The truth is, like everybody else, we're at home in our sweats and we have not showered in 3 days. But that doesn't mean that we can't put on a great event and have a great time, too.
So, join us for a pandemic party, a socially distanced shindig, and a community celebration of the SHAG Community Life Foundation.
To help us get started, here's Jay.
One of the most important things that the foundation does is be prepared to help our residents in whatever way they need. If a resident needs extra support to get access to food, care, or benefits, we've got a plan for that. And our proactivity, that's what allows us to support them in so many ways. But a global pandemic that changes every aspect of our lives and makes seniors highly vulnerable, I gotta be honest with you, didn't see that one coming. That's why I couldn't be prouder of how our Community Life Foundation team has been working with our property partners to respond to the coronavirus. Together, we quickly took steps to keep residents and staff safe by changing many of our policies. As hard as it was on social interactions, it was necessary to protect everyone. We basically threw out our operations manual and rethought everything we do, from top to bottom. We scrambled, we improvised, and we went the extra mile. There is no doubt that the coronavirus has changed our world and created new challenges. But our partners, staff, and especially our residents have responded with resilience, courage, and community. They are truly an inspiration for all of us.
I'm trying to find a caterer for our at-home event. I've heard really good things about this chef.
Hello?
Hello! Yes, I'm looking for a catering company for the Ageless Awards.
Yes, and how many people will be partaking of my cuisine?
We're thinking of a table of one.
Only one? But that is absurd. I cannot cook for just one peoples. I make feast food, not fast food. My art must be shared.
Well, I'm sure I'll be very hungry. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'll keep working on the food. In the meantime, here's Karen and Mohammed to introduce our Community Builder Award winners.
The Community Builder Award recognizes and celebrates those residents who truly make a difference in our communities. They are the leaders, the organizers, the people always willing to go the extra mile for their neighbors.
They are the ones who help turn a building into a community. At Taguila Village, Terry Faithal has been improving the health and wellness of the community since the day she moved in. She chairs the safety committee, leads weekly grocery store trips, and organized a community barbecue attended by more than 80 people. Terry is also active in the food pantry, helps distribute meals, and she even wrote a grant for the community yoga program.
At Woodlands at Forbes Lake, Terry Lenz stepped up for her neighbors when they were impacted by COVID-19. First, she used her sewing machine to make masks for the most vulnerable. Later, after an extensive search, she was able to purchase 350 much-needed masks for her entire community. Terry also helped create a hot lunch program to reach residents who were feeling isolated and hungry during lockdown. In a matter of weeks, the participation in the program grew by 700%. At Destinations Linwood, Angela Hadley has been the driving force behind the food pantry since day one. Leading a team of volunteers, Angela has created a program that is warm, welcoming, and dedicated to meeting the needs of the residents. The food pantry has been so successful that residents and staff from other buildings have consulted with Angela about their programs so they can learn from her expertise and commitment. In Bellingham, Woodrose residents Pat Patzner and Jack Long have been a terrific team that has streamlined and strengthened the food pantry and other support services to meet the needs of residents affected by COVID-19. Initially, Pat and Jack were dealing with only 10 to 15 requests per month. Now, the food pantry is providing more than 100 orders per month. Without the dedication and leadership of this dynamic duo, many residents would go without.
Let's have a big round of applause for all of our winners.
Welcome to registration. This is A through K, L through Z is at the table over there. Can I have your name, please?
Coke, Lisa Coke.
Coke? Coke. Coke. Coke.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person attending the event, just me.
Is it C-O-K-E like the soda?
Yeah, that's my name tag. Right, it's right there. Yeah, no, the one, your left, my right. Yeah.
Yes, there you are. That's definitely you. I wasn't spelling Lisa with an L, but now I see. Hey, y'all, let's do the Ageless Award winner now. Here's Karen again.
I am very pleased to announce that the winner of the 2020 SHAG I AM AGELESS Award is Lee San Buchanan of Crossroads Senior Living in Bellevue. 78-year-old Lee San has been an activist, an author, and a publisher, to name just a few of the many roles she's played in her remarkable life. In the early 70s, Lee San was the president of Friends of Children of Vietnam. Her son Tim, who was adopted in 1971, was the first Vietnamese war orphan to find a new home in America. Lee San also took part in Operation Baby Lift, a rescue mission that airlifted 3,000 war orphans out of the country. Later, Lee San owned the Ice House Cafe in Redstone, Colorado. She also published a weekly newspaper, the Redstone Reporter. Today, Lee San is still in the newspaper business. She serves as the editor of the community's weekly newsletter, which has played a vital role for residents during the pandemic.
The reason I nominated Lee San for this wonderful award, not only because she does our newsletter, but in learning about Lee San and her background has been amazing. And Lee San is just a wonderful person. I think she's achieved so much in the time that she's been here. She is so important to our community, and we're thankful that she's here.
I was so honored and surprised to be nominated. I think people can be ageless and can continue to make a contribution to where they live. I don't think we need to slow down just because we're getting older. And for instance, the things I do here at Crossroads, like this newspaper, I know it's a big commitment to put that many hours in it, but I truly love doing that. A sense of community and a sense of caring for each other and a sense for getting along with each other doesn't just happen by accident. We need to get to know each other. We need to have activities and make friends. And I do think the paper helps a lot with that. I hope so.
Ageless is a good descriptor for Lee San, but determined fits just as well. Throughout her life, Lee San has demonstrated a determination to truly accomplish what needs to be done and to fight for what she believes in. On behalf of the foundation and her family, friends, and neighbors, we congratulate Lee San on living such a remarkable life.
I finally found a caterer who was willing to cook for a smaller event. I can't wait to see what he came up with.
Good evening. I'm very, very excited to tell you about tonight's special because they are very special indeed. First, we have the fish.
It is a can of the bumblebee tuna. Yes. We open the can, and then we mix in some expired mayonnaise, and then very gently we spread it on some stale Triscuits.
What's the other special?
Well, next, we have the chicken. First, we take the nuggets out of the freezer, very important, and then place them in the microwave, just so, and heat them hot, hot, hot for 2 minutes. And then we serve them to you with a glass of our award-winning powdered grape drink.
You know, I was expecting something a little more. It sounds like you're just cleaning out the fridge.
Well, you know, everyone's cooking from home now. Who wants to go to the grocery store to shop these days?
Let's skip dinner and thank our sponsors instead.
Big events like this don't happen without a lot of commitment and support. So we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. Now, normally a sponsor would get their logo on all promotional materials for the event, and someone would get up to make a speech in front of the big crowd. But this year, we're going to do the best we can with what we have at home. Okay. According to their graphic standards guidelines, the red in this logo is something called rusty red. But considering we did this with a 3-year-old tube of lipstick, I think it turned out pretty well. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. Okay, this next logo is a little tricky, but here's a tip. Just think of chess pieces, exploding chess pieces, and don't forget the extra E at the end. Thanks to our partner sponsor, Kaiser Permanente. The next logo is easier. Just remember to draw the blue arrow first and then put the gray arrow on top. It's so easy, even my sister could do it. Thank you to Hermanson, our supporter sponsor. Our next sponsor has been a longtime supporter of the foundation, so we're not even going to mention how hard it was to draw the logo. Thank you, Dan Pebbles, on behalf of Tyee International, our partner sponsor. After being inspired by our Community Builder and Ageless Award winners, you may be asking yourselves, how can I support SHAG Community Life Foundation? And we know someone who has the answer. Here's Jay again.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been difficult for all of us, but especially hard for seniors. For many seniors struggling to maintain their independence, obtaining food, medicine, and basic services is already difficult, and the pandemic makes it even harder. During the pandemic, resident requests for food assistance is 15 times higher, and the demand for emotional health support has gone up more than 30 times. Our Resident and Community Support Fund has been responding to these surging needs as best we can, but we can't do it on our own. We need your help to make sure our residents don't go hungry or lack vital services and care. Please visit shag.org to learn more about the foundation and to make your donation. And thank you.
Over the years, we've hosted a lot of corporate events, but never one quite like this. Rather than a night out to support a great cause, it's another night at home trying to make the best of an incredibly difficult situation that has dramatically changed all our lives.
And we have made the best of it. We had some laughs, we met some inspiring award winners, and we had a great meal. Okay, 2 out of 3 is still pretty good.
We hope that you'll continue to support the SHAG Community Life Foundation and that next year we'll see you again.
But this time, in person. Who knows? I might even shower.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, valet parking, ma'am. Is this your car?
Of course it's my car. This is my driveway. Go home.